Welcome. This is Recidiva. I'm sharing a recording of a casual Skyrim playthrough using a mod list I built. My profound thanks to all the mod creators who have made this game a crowdsourced treasure. I hope you enjoy. Okay, let me pick a dungeon and then head back to Vex. Yesterday my husband and I started playing Throne and Liberty? I think that's the name of it. Don't want to get the name wrong. Yeah, Throne and Liberty. It's an Amazon game. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's very rare that I don't have any complaints in the lead up to a game. I just found out about it yesterday, so I wasn't looking forward to. I didn't know anything about it. Nothing about it. Okay. Huh. Alright, so for Legacy of the Dragonborn, it still says I've only got like 54% complete. All the main quests are done. I have a few side quests. The Visage. Okay, so some of these I can just go to a place and pick up. But Throne and Liberty is absolutely gorgeous. A warning, it is absolutely pay to play. It is free to play, but the way the game mechanics work, to upgrade your gear, you need certain currencies, and you can buy those currencies. There's a lot of appearance gear, which is absolutely gorgeous. The game has a really cool style. It has amazing character creation, just amazing. And the physics on the clothes are to be revered. Everybody's hair moves amazingly. Everybody's clothes move amazingly. But it is absolutely pay to play, so be warned. I still think it's just an insanely cool experience just on its own. So you don't need to buy anything if you just do PvE. At least, I mean, I've only played for a day. But yeah, gorgeous. Alright, I am looking for a dungeon. Frostflow Abyss. Automatic start. Investigate Frostflow Lighthouse. Note, it's recommended to complete this quest as soon as possible. Well, yeah. So let's head to Frostflow Abyss and see what happens. Okay. So I'm really enjoying it. It's but I am also aware that new games last for about a month for me before they run out of content. So keep that in mind. But it's good timing because I've got a little bit less than a month before Veilguard arrives. So I'll be doing that. The funny thing is with the character creator, you can upload a picture of yourself, which will create a character for you. And my husband and I were just cracking up because, you know, the only thing that it gets is the skin tone. But, well, at least I got the skin tone right. I am a transparent American. I'm very pale, so all of my characters, like, so, yeah, so many of my characters with intensely pale skin. And also big boobs. Those are mine also. So, yeah. But the character creator was hilarious. Yeah, that doesn't look anything like me. Well, it kind of got sort of the hair.
Back with good news, I trust?
I've completed the sweep job.
You did the job and you did it clean. That's all we ever ask. Enjoy the gold.
Heard you're offering extra work.
I handled the... If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close...
Let me see if Delvin is actually... I've lost track.
Looking for work.
I finished that special Whiterun job.
Alfred sent ahead his compliments. Looks like his friend Arn is soon to be released, thanks to his brand new identity. More importantly, he's pledged the full support of the Dragonborn clan to the Thieves Guild. I think you'll find that the guild is beginning to grow. We've had a merchant move into the space right outside the flagon. It's nice to shake off the cobwebs and get things rolling again. Keep this up, and I can see a bounty headed our way. What's the matter?
Okay, so, I hate listening to these people be obnoxious. Guild, so let's see. Guild, jobs, log. So I'm 1 short in Windhelm. Pick that up. Send me back to Viola Giordano's house, no doubt. That's... She was right there. Okay. Yeah, okay.
I have work if you've got the backbone. Okay, what'll it be? I bet you are. Which one do you want? One of the quick... If you're in... What do you say? Good. Here's what you need to do.
Okay. Yep, there's our vendor. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 more bays. Alright, yeah, they'll fill in. Honestly, none of this is actually worth doing. In a roleplay sense, maybe. But, yeah, this is just tedious. Okay. So yeah, if you are doing carriage to carriage, every entry into the Ragged Flagon is carriage stop, go into Riften, run over here, zone in, zone into the Flagon. And then you have to repeat it on the way out. It's not my favorite. So I would compare these to early game arcade mechanics. Now, arcade mechanics came about because games had to be small. They didn't have much capacity, so the only thing they could really do was do it again and do it more. Now, in my opinion, okay, Clan Shatter Shield. Alright, not going back to Giordano. And I believe then it gets reinforced by characters, people. Excuse me. People who believe that by doing it again and doing it more, they gain more status. It's, I don't know, it's a really weird, like, counterculture, strange thing. Crossflow Abyss. Where gamers don't necessarily represent their best interests. They reinforce those arcade mechanics and don't hold game creators accountable for, you know, creating new content. So the sense, I mean, there's a word for it, grind. And it is so endemic in games. Oh no, not a dead horse. Don't be dead, horse. Oh, sweetheart. So yeah, I've been around for a long time, and I just resist the sense of harder grind. Therefore, makes it a better game. Find the source of murders. Ooh, read Sudi's journal. I don't think I've ever done this. I hate it here. Why do we have to move to Skyrim anyway? I miss the big port cities. There was always something to do and new people around, or even being cabin girl on one of the ships we used to sail on would be better than this. Manny says we should run away, but I can't leave Mother and Father alone out here. Oh, what to do? We've been here for 2 months now, and there's nothing to do. From the top of the lighthouse, we can see all the way to the college at Winterhold, but Father says that magic is for teacher worshippers. The only interesting thing to have happened lately is that Mother snapped at us at dinner and accused us of stealing things out of the cellar. I did hear scratching down there the other night, but I thought it was just Father cleaning the fish. I caught Manny in the cellar a couple of nights ago, going through the barrels and crates. At first I thought it was him all along, making those scratches to play a trick on me, but I heard them again last night, and Manny was in bed. Father finally said he'd go get some traps and poison from town in case it's skeevers. I'm really scared. Doesn't sound like skeevers to me. Manny won't listen. He thinks I'm just making up the noises and keeps sneaking into the cellar. Why is he so stupid sometimes? I don't know why he keeps going down there, but I found the cellar key he copied and hid it in Mother's favorite keepsake, so he won't find it. Scratching. He's getting louder. Manny's letter. Sweetie, I know you've been making up that stuff about the noises in the basement to try to get me to stay, but I'm only waiting until Father gets home so you and Mother are safe. You could always come meet up with me before I head back to Hammerfell. Take care of yourself, little sister. Manny. Okay, this letter reminds me, I did go back through, it's possible that that I might be able to do, Ghosts of the Tribunal by reading some items in my inventory. Now, usually you're not able to store quest items, but in this case, I was able to store quest items. So when we're done with this, we'll read some of that, and we might be able to get back on the Solstheim, Kagramez gems, and Forge gems. Because, yeah, the Forge gems is Ghost of the Tribunal. And I don't have a key. Okay. I need to do some more searching. Okay, so she said something about mothers. It's out. So their door. Okay. Looks like. Search the burial urn. Manny's cellar key. Okay. Thanks. Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah. Yeah. Uh, don't build over Falmer strongholds, guys. Rude. Warhammer Fellions. Oh. You guys. Turns out, I don't like you guys. That's not usually good. Oh, wow. Oh. Poor sweetie. Kept in a cage. Yeah, I don't like that. I think I found the source of the murders, guys. I'm sure it was Falmer. I don't know why it's recommended that I do this very early, but we'll find out. Okay. Let's see if clairvoyance will lead me. No. Straight into a wall. Yeah. Okay. Check. Yep. Straight into a wall. Alright. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. Can't climb up the ice. Okay, the only thing I know how to do is run around, follow the left wall, see if that brings me anywhere new. Where I haven't been yet. What? Okay, so it's a jump down thing. Gotcha. No, it isn't. Oh, yes it is. Okay. This looked like the same bend when I came in. More jump down things. Boy, that seems like a really bad idea, but okay. It's a lot of chorus eggs, guys. What is this supposed to be? Like the big mama chorus body? Like a chorus queen or something? Oh, it's a chorus hunter. Okay. Yeah, I'm standing chorus hunter courses. Okay. Yeah. Roast. Okay, someone went all out on the chorus. Yeah, I guess I don't usually get that close to those. I don't recognize them, but those are the chorus hunter cocoons, I suppose you'd call them. Okay, if you ever want mushrooms and chorus eggs, this is the place to go. God knows if I tried to do this without an auto looter, I'd be here for 3 hours. Chorus Reaper. Yikes. Habits remains. Oof. Yikes. I'm so sorry, Hammerfellians. Okay. Oh, he's back this way. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that. Yeah, they didn't have much of a chance. It's a lot of chorus, folks. And it looks like they all gotta eat. Why they're not eating the Falmer? It's hard to tell. Okay, let's go steal some stuff. I do know there are several games that I have played where we did the premiere of the game and either burned through it so fast that there was nothing else to do but dailies within a couple of weeks. But came back to them maybe even years later after they've had a chance to refine. So we did that with Elder Scrolls Online. The release of Elder Scrolls Online was a dumpster fire. It was really bad. And as mentioned, they, just like this game, they have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of items, but very, particularly crafting items, but very low weight restrictions, making it just like, why would I want to do that? How is that fun? So I got, and so several of the games that I've played have really fallen into that trap. Final Fantasy Online is a good game. We played it at the beginning. We were there for the launch, and then we just went back this year, last year, for a brief amount of time. But their inventory system is screwed. There are, again, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of crafting items, but you have to pay for storage. And yeah, eventually it just becomes a pay-to-play thing, where you are buying more and more and more and more, which is okay. I can do that for a little while, but it becomes ridiculous. And ultimately, even I had like 7 retainers carrying my stuff. Spoiler alert, I love crafting. So I was paying for the retainers, and I was paying for and just trying to find things to craft was taking up too much of my time. And they also have like really amazing outfits. You have to carry all of this stuff on one character, but they don't have a great great storage system for that. Eventually, you just run out of room, and you have to keep going back through and getting rid of all the stuff that you lovingly collected because there's just no space for it. Even if you go like, but I like this outfit. So, considering I like doing everything, and I love doing crafting, it's just an issue. Okay, so I'm gonna read. I put back in my inventory a bunch of notes and journals that I think might have to do with Ghost of the Tribunal. So let me read them. But surely we cannot use these poisons on our own brothers and sisters. This plan is madness. Even if the main stairways collapsed and they find those in the front chamber poisoned, there's no telling that they will stop from clearing the rubble and coming through to burn our bodies before Alduin's return. Ragot, it's not that I fear death or refuse to lay down my life in the service of the gods. Snow elf raids in the northern lands may not be enough to draw off the snow strider when he finds us dead. All know of his tenacity. If we are to die, then let us die with blades in our hands, rather than with the poison on our lips and daggers at our children's throat. Head alchemist Frodo. So, yeah, that was when we went to go get the Ragot mask, where they poisoned the well, blood-stained letter. They took Father. There have been some others they brought down, but they led them off, and all we heard were the screams. And now Father's gone too. Oh gods, why didn't I listen to Mani? Father's fever was getting worse, and he kept mumbling about Daedra. I don't know where he was hiding it, but I think I know why he left me this death. Thanks. Crumpled note. Yeah, some of these are like... Okay. Turdas, 15 last seed, 201. Celea. Feel like there's a few things I should be saying, given everything that's happened. First, I want you to know that I swore myself to you, to protect you, to be your shield. That hasn't changed. Don't really care about the choice you've made with companions. That's your business. Changes nothing for me. Unless you started biting me. Although, even then, it would depend on how you... Shit. No, bad, Kaidan. You can't be fucking saying that, even if it is on your bloody mind. All the damnable time. Habit's journal. So this is the father. After years of sailing from Hammerfell to Solstheim and back, Ramati and I have finally saved enough money to buy that old lighthouse we spotted on the coast, and we're moving in next month. These Nords really know how to live. It may be cold, but you can't beat the tranquility of the watching icebergs to live out your silver years. Ramati loves this place too, despite the occasional leaking ceiling. Mani and Sudi, unfortunately, seem miserable here. I know the kids are old enough to strike out on their own, but I hope they'll grow to love the peace and quiet here as I have. Mani and Sudi continue to bicker and harass each other, and they seem to have started in on their mother as well. Ramati keeps finding things missing from the cellar. Sudi said she heard a noise down there, but Mani just thinks their mother is going mad from isolation. The very thought of it is ridiculous. She's always wanted to retire here. Sudi keeps saying that she hears scratching coming from the cellar at night. I think she's just trying to get her mother's goat, but I'd better head into town to get a few traps, just in case it's skeevers. Should only take a couple days. I just hope those two go easy on Ramati while I'm gone. Oh gods. Oh gods, why? I returned home to find my beautiful Ramati killed, and this horrible bug-like creature ransacking our home. I managed to kill the damnable thing. I think it might be a Daedra. I've never seen anything like it. Oh gods. Poor Ramati. They must have come out of the cellar. I'm going down there and locking the door behind me to make sure they don't escape. I don't know if I'll make it out, but I have to save my family. Hobbit, why didn't you just lock the door from the other side? Ugh. Okay, this is Hooded Skeleton. So, yeah, this was part of the quest where we reanimated the Hooded Skeleton. There's something wedged inside the Hooded Skeleton, but for whatever reason, I can't seem to raise it. No spell seems to work. There must be a trick to it I can't figure out. The master must have hidden something important inside, but whatever it is, will require raising it first to loosen its bones. Ooh. So, Masks of the Tribunal. I'm hoping this is a lead. The goddess commands you to recover the artifacts of her fellow god kings. You have received word that the Mask of Vivek has been transported from Ravenrock to an unknown ship at the dock. We don't know the destination, only that to ensure secrecy, multiple couriers are being used to hide the identity of the mask bearer. However, our contact at the dock said the courier is a member of the guard who patrols the bulwark, and he has plans of his own for the mask. He's arranged a meeting with a buyer after midnight in an unknown location. His greed angers the goddess. Dispose of them both and return the artifact to her rightful hands. In addition, the goddess's temple is in need of new servants, both to restore this temple and to provide valuable services. Speak to priest Druath. He will hand you a letter to be delivered to the banished priestess Alifa Valathi in Ravenrock. She's a friend to the tribunal, and will translate it so that it can be passed on to the common folk. Okay, so we already did this. When you meet her, be sure to also inquire about the whereabouts of our apothecary, Curate Melita. She's been in search of the Mask of Sotha's seal. Succeed, and you will gain access to the goddess's armory. Fail, and you will incur her wrath. The law is as the goddess commands. Okay, so I would need to go back and talk to her and get that commentary. See if I can do that. If you're reading this, it means I'm dead. The fate, I'm sure, brings a smile to your face, if you're standing on your head anyway. Otherwise, it would just be a frown, and we can't have that. That would be far too predictable. But who doesn't appreciate a little chaos? Maybe I'll finish the sentence by saying, Flying Horkerlove. Hopefully now your frowns are facing the right direction. After all, neither rhyme nor reason is a home here. Fire is water, up is down, right is wrong, death is life. And so like Dalek, to Loreth before me, I speak to you now, dear apprentice from inside this box. A wise sage might caution you to be careful when you follow my path, lest you end up in the same place. But I've never claimed to be wise. To me, death is yet another adventure, another possibility to explore. The same should be true of your life. Master Elaine's last words. Okay. And this just says, Note, Squorm and his dog shall never take me alive. Thorolad has foreseen the return of the dragons and has given instruction that we are to poison the well. Better that we should die than fall into the hands of these infidels. They have forgotten that the gods were once dragons and shall give us life again once they return. Note. In an era far across the sea of time, it has been foreseen that Alduin shall return to cleanse the land of the fires of his wrath. In the fires of his wrath, Ragot is right. The walls will soon be breached by the heretics, and we must secure the inner sanctum. Do not fear the embrace of death, for it shall last only till the dragons rise again. Then we too shall walk the lands and bring back the true faith. Notes on dissection. We were to leave the vigilance for the ritual, but this one fought with the silver hand. It was not clear who his master was. After we fed, the master bade us to examine the body to see what else we could learn of our condition. Bone anatomy seems largely unchanged. Blood and organ samples have been taken by an alchemist. Bite marks in the shoulder are curious. We need to rule out the possibility of werewolf contamination. Orders. All the blossoms are to be harvested at once and brought up to the alchemical lab. Then clear space and begin burial of the children's bodies. Ragot's reply. Froda, do not deter the other alchemists from their work. Your views are known to me, and we shall have words about them shortly. I don't think Froda made it. From Martin's journal. We finally did it. We bought the lighthouse. I thought Habib were just making idle promises all these years. What husband doesn't want to promise their wife the 2 moons from the sky? But I didn't think we'd actually manage to get it. Now, if I could only find where we put everything. I can't find my favorite cooking pot, and it's slightly infuriating. Sudi and Mani seem unhappy, but they're still young and don't seem to understand that we just want to spend a few more years with them before they leave us to see the world. I know they think their father will live forever, but I see his age creeping into his eyes. He made me promise again that when he died he would not put his bones in the lighthouse fire, so he could... He made me promise again that when he died I would put his bones in the lighthouse fire so he could look out over the ocean forever. Ugh, these two get to me sometimes. I went to unpack some of our keepsakes from the trading ships we used to sail, but I can't find them. Sudi keeps saying she's hearing something in the basement at night, and Mani suggested that it was skeevers. They know I hate skeevers. Now I'm too scared to go down there at all. Glad I unpacked my favorite urn and put it safely on the mantel before those two started causing mischief. If They put a skeever in the basement, I swear. Scrawled page. I don't know how long we've been down here. Father came down to find us, but those things captured him as well. I asked him if he'd seen Mother Amani, but I don't know if he could even hear me. One of those big bugs bit him when he tried to get free, and now he's feverish. Torn note. In the shade of Alathi, where rivers run black, shores stone at our feet, white shore at our back, wind helm on our shoulders beyond the fair night, before the dawn rises, red scars bleed the light. Yeah, okay. Lynn's journal. Ada stayed back in the gears to hold off those metal monsters, but she hasn't shown up, so I'm gonna press on. I've already read this. Yeah, I've already read. Okay, I've already read this, and then yeah, I had to restore. Okay. Unsent afflicted letter. Beloved Dufresne, I know you thought me a fool not to leave Cool alone with you and the others. Not to leave Cool. Yeah, I think it's alone. Alone. Cool alone? Cool alone with you and the others, but I couldn't abandon our children to the wasting sickness. Whatever horrible fates you may have guessed for us, however, probably far from the truth of what has happened. I send this letter in hopes that it will soothe a worried mind. Maybe a week after you left, with the rest of the healthy folk, I was patrolling the low wall by foot. Even our poor Kelter had taken an illness and was unfit to ride. I was praying that no bandits would be foolish enough to risk infection for our trifling goods. Then, outlined against the pure light of days lost, I saw a lone figure marching toward the village. The stranger was a Somerset elf who introduced himself as Orchendor, and with him came a change in destiny for the folk of Kulalul. Orchendor walked among our people without fear of the wasting sickness that had been taking root in the marrow of every remaining villager, myself included by now. For days he ate and spoke with us, learning each name. He calmed the folk in a way that my lying prayers could not. Spirits became cheerful the days before awaited bleak. Spirits became cheerful. I think it's supposed to be those and not that. Spirits became cheerful those days before awaited. Oh, spirits became cheerful. The days before awaited bleakly in the death's parlor. Okay, nice try at poetry. Awkward sentence. Ochendor assembled us then, crowding the villagers into Colette's barn, she being the most badly stricken at that time, and unable to move without being carried by Orchendor himself. The good elf then gave us the tidings that none could have guessed. He claimed that the sickness was not a curse on our village, as we were sure it had been. Rather, Orchendor insisted it was a boon, a beacon which drew him to us. He told us that he served the Daedric Prince Periat. I know what you're thinking. We burned Dina and Lucas not 3 years before, after all. Kulalun would never have suffered the heresies of a Daedra worshipper in a mist. Yet we did. Oh wow, poor Dina and Lucas. I thought they were dead people, but they were Daedra worshippers, huh? Okay. I'm not saying don't kill Daedra worshippers. I'm saying that a bow is better than burning people alive. Yet we did not. Not only that, but we raptly heard what he had to say. Maybe you think we were too sick, too weak, but we weren't. Orchendor apologized for our dead, saying he came with all haste to Kulalun. None had perished since his arrival, though several seemed on the brink of it in the hours before. He wanted to take us to a new home, a place where we could live out our days in worship of Periat, as he's chosen, as his afflicted. Nobody refused. Some were carried in carts and litters, but all made the trek with Orchendor across the border to Skyrim, leaving Kulalun an empty, haunted place. We've since lived in refuge, the ruins of an ancient dwarven city. Other afflicted live with us, many with similar tales to that of Kulalun, bound together by our divine infection. Though you could say we're all sick, the effects of the sickness no longer diminish us, but give us strength. We heal ourselves with liquors and tinctures that other men would call poison. Chendor keeps us safe here. By the blessing of our Prince Periat, I am now an apostle of the afflicted, tasked to disseminate the teachings of Periat to our afflicted. And so, sweet Dufresne, the spirit of Kulalun lives on. I will never blame you for abandoning us this day. That day, now long past. In truth, I'm saddened that you were not likewise chosen by Periat to awaken with these oozing lungs. Periat preserve you, dear husband, and know your children are well. Untranslated Dwemer text. It's a book, but I'm wondering if it... Okay. The following will require some translation. However, I'll start as soon as we... The following will require some translation. However, I'll start... I think that needs a comma. However, I'll start as soon as we come back from New Chuanzhou. I believe that the text, if I skimmed correctly, describes the ancient city, Krag. Okay, so this is all... Okay, I was hoping that would start a quest. Valmir's orders. We will proceed to the ruins of Forlhost to retrieve the mask from the dragon cult there. If you are discovered, impersonate an officer. It's unlikely that anyone from Skyrim will be clever enough to see through the disguise. Once you have obtained the mask, bring it to Labyrinthian. Okay, none of that started. Oh, careless curation. Ooh, let's see. Okay, alright, I did get 2 Raven Rock quests, so yay. 3. Ooh. Alright, so I have gotten new leads, or old leads if I hadn't, put it in a vault to read later. Nice. Okay, so we can proceed forward on, Tribunal. Where is my shrine in here? Did I put one down? Okay, I don't see a shrine, but I'll put one down right here. Fafnir found 8 gold! Go, Fafnir. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to, Riften. This will give me the special job for Windhelm. Come back to Windhelm and do it. Turn it in, and then head to Solstheim. We still have 8 more jobs, 4 in Solitude and 4 in Markarth, I believe. So I'm going to split those between doing new content, new dungeons, where horrible things are happening. Okay, so if I'm right, each of those... Wait, I had 3. Alright, weird. Okay. Each of those jobs should give me the Kagram as gems.
Back with good news, I trust?
I've completed the
I thought
sweep
it was
job.
crystal clear. No one dies on these jobs.
What?
Remember that the next time you want to get paid.
I didn't kill anybody! What? What the fuck? I didn't kill anybody. You guys, it was recorded. I didn't touch
Need a few
anyone.
spare septums? I got the cure
Oh
right.
my god.
Okay, what'll it be? Got plenty. Take your pick. These people just inherited some heirloom. Fine. Here's everything you need to know.
Nobody died.
Thief. It's another to actually use them.
Why is it giving me quest markers here? Okay guys, I'm gonna say I think it's bugged. But I didn't kill anybody. I promise you. I don't even know what she's talking about. Hey, Rune. Tough day, man.
Something I can help with, or do you just...
That's really bizarre. Man, now they think I'm the butcher. Hey, Regis. Regis? I don't remember your name. I know you're on the hunt, but I'd really like to pet you right now. Be cool.
This should be good.
Regis. Okay, I'll let you finish first. Do it. What's important to you? Wow, Regis, you're a terrible hunter. Got more? Hey, buddy. Wow, you poor thing. Okay, 3 hits and you're done, huh? Wow, Regis, you're having a busy day. I just want to pet you. Okay. Good luck. Good luck, 3 hits. Alright. Yeah, I should probably get like a mod. I've never really gotten them to work, the mods that like move things and place them properly.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Vex is a bitch. I'd like to kill her. But I think I made her essential.
Steal anything worth talking about?
Hey,
I suppose you want your share now. Here you go. Don't give up now.
Come on, everyone knows about
Now why don't you just
Looking for work. I handle. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Oh my god.
Can't you just settle down and run the flag?
I'm gonna zone and come back to see if he has processed this. Oi, you guys.
It's one thing to say that it's
Need some gold? I may have some work for you. Great. What you want to do?
Oh my god.
Even if you're one of us, you better not be in trouble.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna get a job from Vex for another city.
need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here. Okay, what'll it be?
I'm gonna go for Solitude now.
I bet you are. Which one do you want? Oh, good timing. The people in this home recently got one of your fellow guildmates sent to jail. Here, just don't make me look like an ass in front of the guild and mess it up.
Everybody is so fucking fragile. Okay, I'm going to Solstheim. I'm going to take a little break from this. I will come back. I'll do another sweep job. I'll come back. But if they're not going to give me the next one, then we've done the proof of concept. I'm just really... I hate this quest. I really hate it. I'm never doing it again. Okay.
Good to see you again, friend.
Hello, beautiful, horrible landscape. Beautiful, horrible volcano. I haven't used the tools for a while. Okay, thank you.
You lost? Don't be put off by my husband's mood. He enjoys having visitors.
I understand a temple curate has gone missing.
It would seem so.
Read Curate Melita's plea.
Be careful out there.
Christus Valafi, you or whoever's reading this, I need your help. Well, that's a stupid thing to write. Of course you're reading this. You wouldn't be staring at a piece of paper and not read it, would you? Not unless you're illiterate. Or mad. Not angry mad, but I clip my toenails with a fork mad. You get what I mean. Point is, I think I found it. The Mask of Sothasil in Kagranza, a dwarven labyrinth with a surprisingly high vowel count. It's also a very high consonant count. It's high up on the Valafi Mountains, and you're Valafi too. Funny how that works out. There's just one problem. I caught myself in some contraption, and now I'm not sure where I am. We've decided to make camp here and have one of the mercs I hired find help. He can't write or read or put together a coherent thought, but that's why I'm giving him this letter. Really, I should have just taken back the mask and left the orb. You'd think I'd know better than to fall for a trap that obvious, but the orb was glowing and cute and looked kind of lonely. Side note, if you come rescue me, do not touch the orb. Okay. Okay. I don't know if Kagranzel is here. Or in Skyrim. Let me look it up. Okay, it is in Skyrim. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a tracking. I guess. But we have good timing. I just need to wait an hour. I remember this being buggy, so I remember bad quest markers and not knowing where to go and not knowing what was what. Let's see how it goes.
Is someone there?
Okay, there's a Fabelthar's Forge Gem. And the Mask of Vivek. Okay. Oh. Okay, this one wasn't a problem. Okay.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gyala.
Okay. Kagranzel is where we have the home, if it's Frostroot Cave. So there's the player home, and what is it, Nutrun Dooms or something? I'm not sure. We already did it. Yeah, there's a troll here, right? You're the best, Amber. Okay, so we're not supposed to touch the orb. Bandit. Bandit. You're gonna make us touch the orb, aren't you? Yeah. I don't see any option here, folks. Alright, we're gonna save first, but, you know, sometimes the game forces you to do shit you wouldn't otherwise do. My most major example of that is attempting to play Bioshock the first time, and when it told me to get in, like, the rusty, bloody dentist chair, I just noped out. I wouldn't play. Nope. There's no way I'd do that. Absolutely none. No way. And my husband noped out of that later because the little sisters just freaked him out so much. So he was like playing at 2 a.m. one day. Nope, I'm not doing it. Wow. Whee! Smash. So I never did get into Bioshock. Freaked out. There are occasionally things that I just won't do. I don't remember doing this. Well, at least it's been a while. I kind of remember this way up, yeah. Okay. Pretty sure I've done this. There's a bunch of ledges and ways to get lost. Okay. I went the wrong way. But I didn't have much of a choice, huh? Fell down this thing. Okay. Everything should be dead, unless I snuck past it. Let's head back. I like the fall down the big hole. That was cool. Spare. Stray rock. Okay. Okay. So when I went the wrong way, I went the wrong way. There is... Okay, there isn't actually... Okay, guys. I'm not really sure what to do about this. Because the quest markers are just going to lead me back to where I've already been. Okay. I doubt that clairvoyance is going to help me. Well, let's just keep going. Okay, so it's just funky quest markers. Wow, she's alive.
Over here!
I love the name Bandit Outlaw, like bad guy, bad guy. Where are you? Okay, there you are. There you are. Hi. Hi. It's really dark. It's hard to see.
Ready to die today?
No.
Can't wait to count out your coins.
Museum item acquired. Ruins Edge. Ruins Edge. Randomly applies one of these effects to the target. Frost, Demoralize, Frenzy, Drain Magic of Paralyze.
Maybe you can help me.
Do you have the mask?
Yeah.
uh, I kind of like her. I'm here to rescue you on behalf of the goddess.
Oh, good job. Here, my way of saying thanks.
Okay, Mask of Self-Seal. So I completed the quest even though I don't have the letter. I don't understand. But I liked her note, so there's no reason to kill her. Okay. Mask of Self-Seal, so it doesn't have any stats. You can enchant it if you want. Don't know why you'd want. It's ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. It says that I have cleared Skyrim. Okay, okay, bandit thugs. I move faster than you do. But I can hide from you. I can also run away really fast. I doubt Bandit Thug number 2024 is really going to be key to a storyline. Hello, guys. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to look at my hidden quests. Okay, so True Flame. I have 2 dwarven. Alright. Alright, I want to see which other quests. The Kagramez gems, I guess, doesn't have a quest? No. Legacy, legacy, legacy. This one's invisible no matter what I do. Okay. I am going to continue to just do, I'm going to do dungeons here, then do dungeons in Solstheim, and see if, see what happens. Actually, I think I'm going to head back, to Solstheim. And see if I can't get into the armory with the masks now.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gyala.
So it was cave. Ashfall's Tier. Whoa, hey, oh, Wow. Okay, guys.
What was that?
Wow. Ash zombies. And werebears. Okay. Okay. Pushed it away too soon. Well, one of these guys might be the brother that I'm supposed to encounter. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, you died from reflect. Wow, ash zombies are fucked up, right? Okay. I'm gonna see if with these masks I can get into the armory. What? Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys. At least there are ash zombies now. Will you hold still? Thank you. Okay, so lots of ash zombies. I do not remember where the armory is. So let's run around for a little while, see if we can find it. Okay, now stuff. Yeah, there's ash zombies now. Doors are relocked. I don't know if that means that the quests have actually changed or if it's just a regular respawn timing thing. Okay, those are the ash pits. Yeah, all this stuff is respawned. Okay, it's a respawn event, which is fine. Okay. The armory is behind a pull chain. Hey, buddy. You, my dudes, are messed up. Okay, that's the jump down to the main room. That's probably Death Brand, even though I finished it. I don't know what I'm doing. But I do know how to shoot people in the head. Okay, so we just came from there. And I think we've been all through here. I'm going to try to go north. Main room. Oh, these are the ash pits, huh? Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna do the left wall thing again, and eventually I should hit the armory. Going to reiterate some of this because I never know where shit is and I'm always lost. Okay. We were just here. Down here. Let's see if there's a way up to get over there. If that's a thing, or just a dead end. Okay, here we go. Yay! We did it! Okay. Alright, whole bunch of stuff to loot in here. Read Priest Arthamas's note. Notice we got in here without any quest markers. Matriarch does not speak of what remains locked behind the gate. She says our way is to serve the goddess in the tribunal. But Erden was right. The artifact speaks to us. I feel its heartbeat rattling in my head like a loose rock. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Curious song. Not a heart of blood, but stone. Yet the gate remains, for all intents and purposes, impenetrable. I see no levers or chains, no secret buttons under the display cases. There's nothing here save a few broken pillars and the mannequins. In fact, I grew so weary of their stares, I covered their faces with masks. It was not until that moment that the solution came to me. What if the mannequins themselves are the key? 3 faces, 3 masks, a tribunal. But which mask goes on which face? When memory fails, I go to the sculptor's room and pray at the shrines so that I can match blessing to symbol. I feel now I can solve the puzzle, but without the masks, it is useless. Erden hates it when I worry. He tells me to be patient, that masks or not, our master will show us the way. I have no choice but to believe. Okay. So. Hello, kitty. Hi, Vandal. Okay. We'll pause a second to pet a kitty. And I'll use one hand to pet the kitty and one hand to solve this puzzle. Okay. Hey, sweetie. Hello, love. Oh, no. You're not allowed to do that. Okay, Vivek is on the right, Alexei is in the middle, and Sothasil is on the left. Okay. Hey, kitten. Hey. Hey. Hi, honey. Kinda makes sense. Stop it. You cannot have the keys. She does look female. Okay. Ugh, sweetheart, that's not stomping territory. Yeah, but there are several. Okay. Alright, those are just guards, yes? I reverse these. That looks like a gem. And weirdly, I can't target it. Okay, Falbathars. Alright. Okay. No kidding. Okay. That should be it. This is Vivek, right? Yep. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure. Just gonna try it. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like there's a trigger. Okay, maybe it's about placing them in order? Alexia was in the books, but you can't sit on the keyboard, honey. Alexia was supposed to be a very beautiful woman. I don't know why she would want that head, but okay. I'm gonna look it up again. Oh, okay. I was wrong. So it should be these. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna take Take these. I don't know why there are copies. Oh, they're copies of stuff for the Legacy of the Dragonborn Museum. Okay. Yay, we did it. Hello, Petey. Okay, I've got a Petey and a Vandal right here. So I'm going to celebrate with them for a minute. Hey, good guys. Thank you. You are my inspiration for, shooting zombies in the face. Okay, not really, but I love you. Erden. Okay, so we have Hope's Fire, a dagger, cool looking dagger. Target takes 37 points of shock damage, half as much magic damage, and Erden Relvel's Note. Okay, I'll read the Veteran's Guard note also. 20 years, all I've been is a loyal guard. I do what I'm supposed to do, pay my taxes, and pray to the gods, but they return me no favors. I pray for riches, and I get guard duty. I pray for a good woman, I get more guard duty. Now I'm supposed to deliver this expensive-looking mask to the temple. Well, it's time I made my own luck. I'm selling this thing to the Imperial I met at the Netch. I'll just tell the priest the bloody mask got swallowed by a guar, so good luck finding it now. 20 years, and I've never spoken a lie. You'll have no choice but to believe me. Or I happen. Erden Relvel's Note. I was told that without the masks the gate would not open, but the priests underestimate my master's will. It was Dagoth who opened the gate and beckoned me forward, and when I wear his face, I speak his truth, and from his words I spawn the cure that will spread across the world. My temple brother, Artemis, was the first to receive its blessing. His once melancholy face has been carved into the most delightful shape, and his mouth stitched into a comely smile. He must be quite pleased with the changes, as I've heard no complaints. I feel now he is truly happy. You may have already met him, slain him with her hand. Perhaps you have met all my master's little pets as they descend on her temple. I knew this would happen. There must come a time when the Tribunal's champions will challenge my master as the Nerevarine once did. The Tribunal has 3 heads, and you wear them all. And so, by opening the way, you are worthy of dying by my master's hand. Come to the graveyard by Tel Mithrin. My master's creatures will dine on you there. Okay. And that's where the last gem is. Okay, we'll take the masks back, put them in the museum. Okay. Pretty happy about that. Big old puzzle. Yeah, it's just really weird that you lose the quest markers. Okay, so I'm going to remember that it is in the east. Okay. I don't think I'm coming back, but for future games, it will help me realize that the armory is off of the this like ruined room with forges and such. Try to remember anyway. Oh hey, Curate Melita. This whole place is yours
You want
now.
something from me? Until next time.
You know what? I've got money.
Yes?
Why don't you just train me in restoration
You've
magic?
already learned all I can teach.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay. It's gonna give you some startup cash, but she got this, you know, whole place with... I did clear out the zombies for you. Good luck. So here, I suppose you could have sided with... Yeah. It's weird. Okay, I wasn't supposed to do that. I don't understand. Oh yeah, that's right, there's the turn. Okay, I did retain something. So essentially, from what I understand of what I'm reading, and what we learned at Raven Rock, Alexia, Vivek, and Sothasil got their powers from the heart of Lorcan, or something like that, and when it was destroyed, the Dwemer disappeared entirely, or when the tools were used on the heart. The Dwemer disappeared, and the, and that tribunal, the living gods who were actually conducting wars and visible day by day, gotten their power from that, and then they failed. Now I'm not sure what happened to them after. Oh, you see, it's yeah, it's fall now, so no, there's no pretty grass. We've got seasons out here too. Oh, look at those wings. Oh, I think this is the Zephyr Dragon. I love these guys. It's so cool. Okay, you and me. Yeah, Zephyr Dragons are my favorite. So awesome. Okay, so this should get me the final gem, which should get me into, get me finished with Kagramez. The, yeah, look how ugly it is now. No more pretty flowers. Okay. Hey, little Natch, try not to get in the way, buddy. I don't want to hurt you.
You dare fight a Dunmer?
Wow, level 100. Okay. Retrieve the Mask of Dagoth. Yeah, this is all making much more sense to me after reading up on all of the lore of the prior games. So we have the Fabelthar's Forge gem. That should be the last one. Okay. So I've collected all the forge gems. Can head back into the forge. True Flame. Alright. So True Flame will now have a marker. Should be okay. No, it still doesn't have a marker, but I think it's Foul Bars. No. True Flame. It is Fabulous. Alright, let's do this. So weirdly, this creation club is kind of rife with bugs and missing quest markers. But if I can do it, anybody can do it. Just look up the guides and read everything in your inventory. So freaky. Okay. Door's gonna be open. Okay. Okay, pick up True Flame. True Flame. Burns the target for 37 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Yeah. Pretty thing. Not worth like 17 hours of my life. Okay. Alrighty. We are, I believe, done with tribunal quests. Okay. Yeah. True Flame's done. Now, we should also be able to get a little further into Kagrimez. We did pick up some gems, I believe. I don't know where I'm going. Let me out. Okay. So, as you place the... So, this was Fabulthars. Now we're headed for Kagrimez. I think this was all creation. But they do seem to be tied together. Okay. Let me see how many Kagrimez gems I have. I think the last time I checked I only had one. Okay, now I have 3. So, that's good. I'm going to... head in. See what going further. Oh yeah, I haven't even gone there yet. So, I think it's down here. It's somewhere around here. Let me look up the exact location, but I think... Yeah, I was right. It's just south of the Temple of Murak. So let's head for here-ish. We haven't gone in much, I don't believe. As you go through, you can get, like, dwarven spider followers and dwarven sphere swallowers, which I've actually used. Yeah, okay, it's down here. Bunch of puzzles and some pets. This is actually someplace I would go pretty early in a vanilla game because the spider pets are pretty good. So we don't have all 4. Let's go in, do a little bit, see if it kind of helps resolve itself and sends you somewhere else. Otherwise, I will place the gems, do the puzzles, and then figure out the last one. If I remember right, there's like an orc and a Breton in here or something like that. Hey, Vandal. My sweetheart. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome to stay. Hello. We're good. Yeah, you can stay. Yeah, River Highwayman. Right in here. Okay.
No. You women smart as well.
Okay, so not Breton, but orc. Maybe it changes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it did. They have 2 of them, so we're good. Okay, okay, so you put gems in different places, and, stuff happens. I don't know the patterns, so... See, okay, they're on the doors. So 1, 2... Okay. Okay, so baddies show up, that doors are open. Okay, this section opened. Ooh, ow. Lots of stagger. Okay, kitty. Really bad time to try to use this. Hey, little buddy. I don't want that. mean, it's true. No, you're right. I couldn't say. Wow, so much stack. Okay, so, you'll have a fight, but the door will be open. Okay, that's one of the sad things, about this is they can die. So, seem friendly. You should follow me. Okay, these guys can't wait for me at home, so the next door is up, center, down, center, right, bottom. So I go back. Up, center, down, center, right, bottom. So many graphics here. Oh, they want to shoot my little buddy. Yeah, okay. I really like the steadfast dwarven spider. So don't kill them. Oh, someone at the door. Excuse me. And the dogs freak out. I don't usually answer doors, so it's usually not important. Or not something I would consider important. I'm sure it's something they consider important, but it's probably like a grocery delivery. So I'm gonna get it in a couple of minutes after they go away. Okay, door is still not open. There must be something out there I still have to do. Wow, my spider isn't following me. Did I already kill them? Okay, you have to kill all the spawn stuff, and sometimes it might be hard to figure out which one. Okay, yeah, there's more stuff over here. And I'm on fire. Alright, okay, yeah, once it resets, then you're good to go. I also don't answer doors because it is election season and it is relentless. Endless people at my door. Little do they know, I've already decided. I don't need any convincing. steadfast dwarven sphere. You seem friendly. You should follow me. So with Nether Followers Framework, they'll both follow me for a little while until I get them to, So now it is... Alright. It's basically a 5 die with the upper right missing. Let me make sure I don't have ice cream on my porch melting. I'll be right back. Okay. No, not there, sweetie. So it was groceries delivered. I ask them not to do what they do and ring the doorbell because, of course, the dogs go nuts. So I didn't think it was them, but I did have melting stuff. So that's all put away now. This week is going to be amazing. No, you guys don't fight each other. Okay. I'm going to make Almond Joy cupcakes. So that's milk chocolate cupcake with coconut frosting, and I love smoked almonds. So I use smoked almonds, and I'm also going to freeze dry some cheesecake. So there's a cheesecake melting in the autumn sun. Okay. So we discovered this week Soul Stealer Arrow. I discovered this week that I can make amazing fried rice. So it's like egg, and mushroom, and then I can freeze dry it. It is so good. Okay, I think that's it. Was there something? Was it? I think the Soul Stealer arrows were the prize. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah. Okay. The job was there. Yeah, it was there for a second, but it's been completed. I found all the Kagruma's gems. We should be done here. There's a throne. Yeah, I guess you can look over your dominion. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna head back to Golden Glow and drop these guys. Not Golden Glow. Golden Hills and drop these guys off. So, come on, guys. Yeah, they'll have to port with me. That's it. You got pets and those arrows. I don't know if that means you can also make them, but I have mentioned I don't like spells that make you farm for the items. I like plentiful stuff. And again, I'm using a bound bow. And it's already inherent. So this week I will be making those cupcakes. Hey buddies, I love you guys. This week I will be making the cupcakes and seeing how the cheesecake freeze dries and making more of the egg and mushroom fried rice. It's It's awesome. It's really good. I got some from a takeout, and then I wanted to duplicate it, and it just went amazingly well. So right now I am freeze drying a batch. We're freeze drying and canning now. So I made a big batch of spiced tomato sauce, Indian spiced tomato sauce. The recipe just called it butter masala. Now my son doesn't like spice, so we have to make things. Okay, you guys. Hey, baby, why don't you stay here with your buddies? Stay here and guard the farm. And no. Should be a spider? Spider? Buddy? Hey, sweetheart. Right here. Okay. I don't know why you can tell one of them to guard the farm and the other one not, but oh well. So yeah, this, as much as I would like to use Legacy the Dragonborn as a home base, it's really, I mean, these guys, I think, yeah, they have collision. You don't want them getting in your way. So we have canned some of the sauce. We use them to make the paneer sandwiches, or just paneer in sauce. It's amazing. And this week I will be making a green chutney. I got some from a store, but it wasn't great. Too much vinegar. We'll be making a green chutney using Minute Chohan's recipe. She's awesome. I use it in a salad she makes called a non-zanilla salad, which is like a panzanilla salad but with naan instead. I love that recipe, and she includes green chutney in that. So that's like mint and jalapeno and cilantro. And then, since it doesn't last for very long, because it's a vibrant green thing, I'm going to freeze dry it.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
I'm here to collect the plantation's profits.
Very good, ma'am.
Oh, she actually gave me money that time. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, 30,000 septums. I haven't been back here for a while. So this week, yeah, lots of projects. I can freeze dry the cupcakes too, but it's better. I think it's better if you just freeze them, so you can make cupcakes and then wrap them up individually, freeze them, and then all you have to do is microwave them for like 45 seconds, and you are good. From frozen. And even if you leave them in too long, it's like 30 to 45 seconds. You can either leave them on the counter for like an hour or microwave them. And even if you leave them in too long, hot cupcakes with melted frosting eaten with a fork, they do not suck. Arachnia, come on, sweetheart. Come with me. Gotta go outside, baby. Sweet Roll, I think you'll be allowed to stay in the house, but I might put you downstairs. But Arachnia, no, not so much. Come on. Yeah, I think Sweet Roll and Thistle can stay in the house. Hey, honey. Stay here. This is your new home. It's okay. I have lots of buddies. Okay, yeah, Sweet Roll and Thistle are allowed to stay in the house. And if I have any spare time, I'm going to make a batch of caramel for the freeze dryer. So, we're enjoying this. Wow, that's a lot of mouth breathing there, Thistle. Sweet Roll. I'm not sure if you're allowed to stand those. It's a lot. The Red Year, Volume 2. By Melis Ravel. Forward. When I originally decided to write this accounting of the Red Year, I elected to travel across Morrowind and speak to the Dunmer people themselves. I saw... Oh, wait. Yeah, this is a forward. We've read that many times. Okay. Saw this letter of Vivec City. I was a trader back then. Ran a pack guar from Vivec City clear down to Narcissus. I was walking along the south road when the strangest thing happened. All the noise around me stopped. The normal things one hears as they travel from the sound of the wind blowing through the treetops. Wait. The normal things one hears as they travel, like the sound of the wind blowing through the treetops. It was just deathly quiet. I felt a tingling sensation all over my body, and my guar began to stomp around. Whatever it was driving me crazy. As I tried to get them under control, there was a massive explosion from the center of the city. I saw the cantons fall apart before I was knocked off my feet. Then I remember the ground starting to rumble. It lasted for a long time, and it receded into the distance as if directed toward the center of Vardenfell. A few minutes later, the Red Mountain erupted, sending a huge cloud of fire into the sky. My pack guar had long since fled, and I decided I should do the same. I never stopped running until I reached Narcissus. I asked him if he knew what had happened to Vivec City. I didn't hear until much later that the Ministry of Truth had struck the heart of the city. What I do know for certain is that many Dunmer lost their lives that day, and that Vivec City is no more. Darrowstrand, Mournhold. The Red Year didn't heavily affect Mournhold itself, but it touched many of the people who lived there. A lot of us had relatives somewhere in Vardenfell, and after the first day that the eruption occurred, we started receiving reports of widespread devastation in Vivec City, Sadrith Mora, Balmora, and Aldrun. I didn't think a single night went by for months where you wouldn't hear someone openly weeping. It was a sad time for all of us. I asked if Mournhold had sustained any damage during the Red Year. I don't know why, but the destruction seemed to pass us by. Few Dunmer claimed that it was the Tribunal watching us over us, but others claimed that the Tribunal was to blame for everything. I actually saw a few of those disagreements come to blows. It was a strange time. I got an interesting response from Daros regarding Mournhold's role during the Red Year. Relief efforts began almost a month after the mountain erupted. It was actually a directive that came from the House Veteran Counselor that was living in Mournhold at the time. I can't remember his name, but he took charge of the situation and sent soldiers, supplies, and able-bodied Dunmer to the outlying settlements that had been hit the hardest. I was sent to Balmora. The place was a mess. Hardly anything left in town was still standing. I spent maybe 2 months there, helping to rebuild the town and getting my fellow Dunmer back on their feet. It started out as a burden, but it ended up being the most rewarding thing I've ever done with my life. I started some friendships there that still last to this day, including my beloved wife. The Wolf Queen. I'm going to see if I can get more Wolf Queens in that. I'm going to do Trials of St. Alessio. Akatosh made a covenant with Alessia in those days so long ago. He gathered the tangled skeins of oblivion and knit them fast with the bloody sinews of his heart, and gave them to Alessia, saying, "This shall be my token to you, that so long as your blood and oath hold true, yet so shall my blood and oath be true to you. This token shall be the amulet of kings, and the covenant shall be made between us. For I am the king of spirits, and you are the queen of mortals. As you shall stand witness for all mortal flesh, so shall I stand witness for all immortal spirits." Adakatosh drew from his breast a burning handful of his heart's blood, and he gave it into Alessia's hands, saying, "This shall also be a token to you of our joint blood and pledged faith. So long as you and your descendants shall wear the amulet of kings, then shall this dragon fire burn, an eternal flame, as a sign to all men and gods of our faithfulness. So long as the dragon fire shall burn, to you and to all generations, I swear that my heart's blood shall hold fast the gates of oblivion." So long as the blood of the dragon runs strong in her rulers, the glory of the Empire shall extend in unbroken years. But should the dragon fires fail, and should no heir of our joined blood wear the amulet of kings, then shall the Empire descend into darkness, and the demon lords of misrule shall govern the land. In the liturgy of the rekindling of the dragon fires. Troll Slaying by Finn. Hello, fellow wow, those are easy words. Hello, fellow traveler, and welcome to this guide. Within these pages, I will explain everything you need to know about fighting trolls, including how to negate their amazing healing powers, and how to best take advantage of their natural love of cold. I'll even share with you my tried and true secrets for killing trolls. Intrigued? I hope so. Troll fat is a valuable commodity, and there's fortune and glory to be made for the ambitious troll hunter. Onward then. Chapter 1. I just saw a troll. If you think you've seen a troll, remain calm and slowly back away. The wise hunter knows that preparation is the key to success, and you certainly don't want to hunt any trolls unprepared. Ah, but is it really a troll that you've spotted? The first step in your hunt is the proper identification of your quarry. Trolls are roughly man-shaped, with lengthy, muscular arms that end in claw-tipped fingers. The creature's large mouth is filled with jagged teeth, all the better to crunch the bones of foolish hunters who didn't purchase my book. Without a doubt, the troll's most distinctive and unusual feature is the third eye nestled in the center of its forehead. The troll's hide is covered in thick, shaggy fur. The coloration of this fur varies by region. Cave troll fur is brownish in color, while a frost or snow troll will have a white coat. Chapter 2. Stop healing yourself! So, you've properly identified a troll, and now you're stalking the beast ready to strike. You're in for a challenging battle, but a profitable one, assuming you survive. First thing you'll notice is that trolls are incredibly fast and strong for their size. A troll likes to pummel its prey into submission with powerful arm strikes and claw attacks. For this reason, I strongly recommend a shield. If you're brave enough, or foolish enough, to fight a troll without using a shield, then you'd better be an expert at parrying with whatever weapon you've got. Trolls also have the ability to rapidly heal from their wounds. As such, you do not want to get into a prolonged fight with one. Speed and aggression are the key to beating a troll, because there's no creature in Tamriel that can outlast one. Of course, speed and aggression will only take you so far against an angry troll. This is where my secret weapon comes in. Chapter 3. Finn's secret weapon. Fire, my friend. Say the word and commit it to memory, for fire is the troll hunter's ultimate weapon. I cannot overstate the importance in fire in battling a troll. Even trolls that don't dwell in cold climates. Even trolls that don't dwell in cold climates are vulnerable to fire. If you're unable to use fire magic, carry a weapon enchanted with arcane flames. Hey, Vandal. Come on, it's okay. Why is the troll vulnerable to fire? Rumor holds that the troll's regenerative abilities are less effective at healing burns. I don't really know the answer, but I can promise you this. Fire works against trolls. This has been proven time and again. Chapter 4. Trimming the fat. Troll might be dead, but your job isn't finished just yet. Let the flames die down and then examine the troll's corpse. If you're lucky, you'll find some fat deposits that'll fetch a good price in an apothecary's shop. In fact, if you've got a knack for alchemy yourself, you can boil the fat down for use in all manner of potions and tonics. If you can find it, be sure to check the troll's den as well. Perhaps you'll find the remains of some foolish adventurer who was too cheap-minded to purchase this book. No doubt you can put his coin to wiser use. Now you know everything you need to make a living as a wealthy and reputable troll hunter. Go on then, get out there and find yourself some trolls. Thanks for watching. Wishing you found family, creative hobbies, a hot bath after a long day, and food you love as much as Saleya loves apple pies.